Hello and welcome to IED 510, the History of American Indian Education. I'm Professor Chanina Lamawaima, and I'm excited to welcome you to this class that investigates the complicated, often bitter contest between the indigenous peoples of the U.S. and Canada and those settler nation states in the areas of education and schooling. You'll hear more about the distinction between education and schooling in the video that introduces you to the course. But I'll begin here by introducing myself. I'm a scholar of Indigenous Studies in the School of Social Transformation at ASU. My scholarship is rooted in the experiences of my dad, Curtis Thorpe Carr, and someday I'll figure out how to show a photograph of him in this video, who was Muskogee. Born in 1918, he was one of many of a generation of Indian children who were removed from their families and sent to federal off-reservation boarding schools. For my dad, that meant he grew up in an institution called Chilocco Indian Agricultural School. This course is indebted to and honors my dad. I also honor my mom, Marilyn Carr. She grew up in a small German Mennonite village called Gossel, north of Wichita, Kansas. And she's always set a remarkable example as a fiercely independent and clear-thinking woman. My name, Chanina, is a Muskogee name. I was actually named after a great aunt, Chanina Blackstone, who was a pretty famous singer and performer in the 19-teens and 1920s, another photograph. She was known on the stage as Princess Chanina, the American Indian prima donna. And a friend gave me this to remind me what a hard act she is to follow. Some of you may recognize my last name, Lamawaima, as a Hopi name. My late husband, Hartman Lamawaima, was from Sapaulovi village on Second Mesa in northern Arizona. So those are some of the people and places who've shaped me as a person and as a scholar. I've had the great privilege to work and study in a university setting. And I welcome you to the online MA program in Indigenous Education at ASU. I hope you find it a congenial, constructive, and stimulating place to be, to study, to learn, to share, to educate others. Mado, thank you for joining this class. And once again, welcome.